Welcome back to Resortech. Today we're checking into Desa Potato Head, one of the most talked about beachfront resorts in Seminyak, Indonesia. First, make sure to subscribe to our channel for resort tour and booking tips. This isn't just a typical hotel. The property actually describes itself as a creative village, combining a boutique resort, beach club, restaurants, art spaces, music venues, and cultural experiences, all within one huge complex. If you've spent any time researching Bali travel, chances are you've seen photos of the famous Potato Head Beach Club, known for its incredible sunsets and lively atmosphere right on the beach. But while thousands of people visit the beach club every day, staying here is a completely different experience. In this video we're going to see what it's actually like to stay at Desa Potato Head, starting from the moment we arrive. We'll show you the check-in process, explore the property, take a look at the rooms, and see whether this famous Bali resort really lives up to the hype. So first things first, let's check in. We've just arrived at Desa Potato Head here in Seminyak, one of Bali's most vibrant beachside neighborhoods. Right away, the entrance feels very different from the typical luxury resort lobby. Instead of a formal hotel driveway with marble floors and chandeliers, you enter into a large open complex filled with modern architecture, art installations, and tropical landscaping. The design blends contemporary style with Indonesian influences, and everywhere you look there are interesting details, sculptures, recycled materials, and creative spaces that make the whole property feel more like a cultural hub than just a place to stay. The idea behind Desa Potato Head is that it functions like a small village. The word desa actually means village in Indonesian, and the concept is that guests can move through different parts of the property, like they would in a community, from restaurants and bars, to music venues and beachfront areas. As you walk through the entrance area, you can already hear music in the distance, and see glimpses of the ocean beyond the buildings, which immediately sets the tone for the relaxed beachside atmosphere. When it comes to the check-in experience, things are refreshingly relaxed. Instead of standing in a long line at a reception counter, guests are welcomed into a comfortable lounge-style space, where staff greet you with a friendly smile, and often offer a welcome drink to help you cool down after arriving in Bali's tropical heat. The staff take their time explaining how the property works, which is actually helpful, because Desa Potato Head is quite a large and unique place compared to most hotels. They introduce the different areas you can explore, from the beachfront pool and restaurants to the rooftop sunset spots, and the famous beach club just steps away. One thing that really stands out during check-in is the resort's focus on sustainability. Desa Potato Head has become known for its eco-conscious approach, and guests are often introduced to the property's initiatives, like reducing single-use plastics, using recycled materials in construction, and promoting regenerative tourism practices. Even small details, like reusable water bottles or items made from recycled materials, reflect that philosophy. Overall, the check-in experience feels less like a formal luxury hotel process, and more like being welcomed into a creative community by people who genuinely want you to enjoy the space. With the paperwork done and the keys finally in hand, it's time to head upstairs and see what the rooms at Desa Potato Head are actually like. After checking in at Desa Potato Head in Seminyak, the next thing most guests want to know is what the rooms are actually like. The resort offers a wide range of accommodations, starting from compact studios designed for couples, all the way up to massive rooftop suites with private gardens and jacuzzis. Each category has its own vibe and purpose, depending on whether you're traveling solo, as a couple, or with family. The entry-level room at the resort is the Bamboo Studio, which is designed as a simple but stylish base for exploring the property. At around 36 square meters, it's a compact studio with a queen bed and views overlooking the resort's bamboo courtyard. The room is intentionally minimal and sustainable in its design, with natural materials, refillable amenities, and locally made furnishings. Despite being the smallest room category, it still includes thoughtful details like an audiophile speaker, organic cotton robes, and eco-friendly toiletries. The Bamboo Studio comfortably sleeps 2 guests, making it ideal for couples who plan to spend most of their time enjoying the beach club, restaurants and nightlife around the village, rather than staying inside the room. The next step up is the Oceanfront Studio, which is significantly larger and designed to maximize the beachfront location. These studios are about 72 square meters, almost double the size of the Bamboo Studio, and feature expansive windows that look directly toward the ocean. Many also include a small balcony, where guests can sit and watch the sunset over the water. The design continues the same natural aesthetic found throughout the resort, blending Indonesian craftsmanship with modern furniture and textiles. Because of the ocean view and extra space, this room category feels more like a boutique suite than a simple studio, making it popular for couples celebrating special occasions or honeymoons. Moving into the suite categories, the Katamama suite is one of the most luxurious options available at the resort. This massive suite measures roughly 320 square meters, making it closer to a private villa than a hotel room. It features 2 large bedrooms with super king beds, along with a spacious open-plan living and dining area surrounded by floor-to-ceiling windows. The highlight of the Katamama suite is its private rooftop garden, which faces the ocean and includes a jacuzzi and outdoor lounge area. The design also reflects the history of the original Katamama boutique hotel, incorporating mid-century Indonesian furniture and handcrafted materials. With room for up to 4 adults, this suite is designed for guests who want the ultimate luxury experience within the resort. Another standout accommodation is the Rooftop Suite, 1 bedroom, which focuses on indoor-outdoor living and panoramic views. These suites are approximately 268 square meters, and include a large bedroom, a full living and dining area, and floor-to-ceiling windows that open toward the ocean. Like the Katamama suite, the main attraction is the private rooftop garden, where guests will find a jacuzzi and lounging area perfect for sunset drinks or evening relaxation. Despite having only 1 bedroom, the suite is spacious enough to accommodate 2 adults and up to 2 children, making it a luxurious option for couples or small families who want a bit more privacy and outdoor space during their stay. For travelers visiting Bali with children or larger groups, the resort offers the family suite, which is designed specifically with families in mind. This suite is about 140 square meters and includes 2 separate bedrooms, a master bedroom with a super king bed, and a second bedroom with twin beds. Both rooms have their own entrances and balconies, providing a bit of privacy while still sharing a spacious living area in the middle. The suite also includes a large bathroom, with both a bathtub and shower, along with the same eco-friendly amenities found throughout the resort. Because of its layout and size, the family suite can comfortably host up to 4 adults, and is one of the most practical options for families staying in the village. Finally, there is the Island Suite, which sits somewhere between a studio and a full luxury suite. At around 82 square meters, it offers significantly more space than the studios while still maintaining a cozy layout. The suite includes a super king bed, a separate living area with a work desk, a walk-in wardrobe, and a private balcony overlooking the resort. This room category is perfect for guests who want extra space to relax, work or unwind after a day at the beach club, without stepping up to the much larger rooftop suites. The Island Suite can accommodate 2 adults and 1 child, making it a flexible option for couples or small families. Together, these room categories show how Desa Potato Head caters to a wide range of travelers, from minimalist studios for couples who want to enjoy the social scene, to expansive rooftop suites designed for a more private and luxurious stay. Starting with the poolside or beachfront breakfast, this is probably the most classic way to begin the day at Desa Potato Head. The setting alone is incredible. Open-air tables facing the ocean, with the sound of waves and the relaxed energy of the beach club slowly coming to life. Many guests choose to sit near the infinity pool, or on the terrace overlooking the beach, which creates a laid-back Bali atmosphere that feels more like a holiday morning than a typical hotel breakfast. The menu here focuses on Indonesian and international breakfast classics, and everything is cooked to order rather than served buffet style. You'll find dishes like eggs Benedict, baked eggs in rich tomato sauce, sourdough toast, pastries, and hearty breakfast skillets alongside local Indonesian favorites, such as nasi goreng. Smoothies, pressed juices, and good coffee are also a big part of the experience, and many guests take their time over breakfast, while watching the waves roll in from the Indian Ocean. Some visitors describe the beachfront breakfast as slightly indulgent, with dishes that feel like a luxurious holiday brunch rather than a quick morning meal. But if you're looking for something healthier or more unique, the second option is breakfast at Tanaman, which is one of the resort's most interesting restaurants. Tanaman focuses entirely on plant-based cuisine, and the breakfast menu reflects the resort's sustainability philosophy. Instead of traditional meat-heavy breakfast dishes, the menu highlights seasonal vegetables, heritage grains, fermented ingredients, and fresh tropical produce. The food here is colorful and creative, with smoothie bowls, nutrient-packed juices, and inventive plant-based dishes that still feel satisfying. The atmosphere at Tanaman is also quite different from the beach club. While the poolside breakfast feels social and energetic, Tanaman is calmer and more intimate. The restaurant is located within the suites area of the resort, surrounded by greenery and natural materials, giving it a more peaceful morning vibe. Many guests come here specifically for the healthy and flavor-forward dishes, and even people who aren't vegetarian often end up loving the menu because of how creative the flavors are. Smoothie bowls made with tropical fruits, fermented rice dishes, and house-made granola are just some of the highlights, alongside specialty coffee and herbal drinks inspired by Indonesian ingredients. One of the unique things about staying here is that guests actually have two completely different breakfast settings to choose from. a beachfront or poolside breakfast with Indonesian and international dishes, or a fully plant-based breakfast at the restaurant Tanaman. Breakfast is typically served from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m., giving guests plenty of time to start their day slowly while enjoying the ocean views. Overall, breakfast at Desa Potato Head feels less like a routine hotel meal, and more like an experience that reflects the personality of the entire resort. Whether you start your day by the pool, with coffee and ocean views, or opt for the vibrant plant-based menu at Tanaman, both options offer something completely different, and many guests end up trying both during their stay. Beyond the rooms and breakfast, a big part of the experience at Desa Potato Head is exploring the common areas around the property in Seminyak, Indonesia. The resort is designed almost like a small village, so guests naturally move through different spaces during the day, from the beachfront pool to quieter areas inside the suites building, as well as wellness facilities and unique dining spots. One of the most iconic spaces in the resort is the infinity pool overlooking the beach, located next to Potato Head Beach Club. This pool is easily one of the highlights of staying at the property. It stretches right along the beachfront and faces the Indian Ocean, creating an incredible view, especially in the late afternoon when the sun begins to set. The atmosphere here is lively but still relaxed, with lounge chairs lining the pool and music playing softly from the beach club nearby. Guests can order drinks, cocktails or snacks while lounging by the water, making it the perfect place to spend an afternoon cooling off after exploring Seminyak or relaxing before sunset. Because this pool is connected to the beach club area, it also captures the social energy that Potato Head is famous for, with people gathering to watch the sunset and enjoy the beachfront vibe. Inside the suites section of the resort, there's also a second pool reserved mainly for hotel guests staying in the suites building. Compared to the beachfront infinity pool, this one feels much more private and quiet. Surrounded by the architecture of the suites and tropical greenery, the atmosphere here is calmer and more relaxed. Many guests come here in the morning for a peaceful swim, or in the late afternoon, when they want to escape the busier beach club area. It's a great option for people who enjoy the social energy of the main pool, but also want a quieter space to unwind during their stay. Just next to the pool area, the resort also provides locker rooms and shower facilities for guests. These are especially useful if you arrive early before your room is ready, or if you want to swim and freshen up before heading out later in the day. The locker rooms are spacious and well maintained, offering secure storage, showers, and changing areas. It's a small detail, but it makes a big difference in convenience, particularly for guests who want to maximize their time around the pool or beach club without worrying about returning to their room. For guests looking to relax and recharge, the resort also features the spa at Desa Potato Head, which focuses heavily on wellness and holistic treatments. The spa offers a range of services including traditional Balinese massages, body scrubs, and relaxation therapies inspired by local healing practices. The design of the space is minimal and calming, using natural materials and soft lighting to create a peaceful environment away from the more energetic parts of the resort. Many treatments also incorporate locally sourced ingredients, which ties back into the property's overall focus on sustainability and connection to Indonesian culture. Right next to the wellness facilities, guests will also find the hotel gym, which is surprisingly well equipped for a boutique resort. The fitness center includes cardio machines, free weights, and strength training equipment, allowing guests to maintain their workout routines even while traveling. One of the most fun and social activities offered at the resort is the cocktail making workshop, which is usually held inside the unique architectural space of the Dome restaurant. The experience is led by professional mixologists from the resort's bar team, who guide guests through the process of creating several signature cocktails inspired by local ingredients. What makes this workshop particularly interesting is the use of Indonesian herbs, spices, and tropical fruits, which gives the drinks a distinctly Bali flavor profile. Guests learn techniques like balancing sweetness and acidity, properly shaking cocktails, and garnishing drinks in creative ways. The setting inside the dome adds to the experience. The circular design and ambient lighting create a relaxed yet stylish atmosphere, where participants can socialize while learning a new skill. By the end of the workshop, most people leave not only with new cocktail knowledge, but also with a few great drinks and a fun shared experience. Another popular activity held in the same venue is the Jamu making workshop. Jamu is a traditional Indonesian herbal drink that has been used for centuries for its health and healing benefits. During this workshop, guests are introduced to the cultural history of Jamu and the role it plays in Indonesian daily life. The instructors walk participants through different ingredients commonly used in Jamu, such as turmeric, ginger, tamarind, and palm sugar. Guests then get the chance to prepare their own blend by grinding and mixing the ingredients using traditional techniques. The result is a fresh herbal drink that can help with digestion, immunity, or overall well-being depending on the recipe. What makes this workshop special is that it combines cultural education with a hands-on experience, allowing guests to connect more deeply with local Indonesian traditions while staying at the resort. Moving away from the dome area, another set of activities can be found at Pharmacy, the resort's wellness-focused space that combines elements of a herbal apothecary, cafe, and healing center. Here, guests can join the incense making workshop, which focuses on natural fragrances and traditional materials used in spiritual rituals. Participants learn how incense has been used in different cultures for meditation, purification, and relaxation. During the workshop, guests blend various natural ingredients, such as herbs, wood powders, and essential oils to create their own incense sticks. The process is both creative and calming, and many guests enjoy taking their handmade incense home as a unique souvenir from their stay. At the same location, guests can also book an Ayurvedic lifestyle consultation, which offers a more personalized wellness experience. Ayurveda is an ancient holistic health system that originated in India, focusing on balancing the body, mind and spirit through diet, lifestyle, and natural remedies. During the consultation, a practitioner discusses the guest's habits, health goals, and overall lifestyle in order to identify their Ayurvedic body type, or dosha. Based on this assessment, guests receive recommendations about nutrition, daily routines, and wellness practices that could help improve balance and well-being. It's a thoughtful experience for travelers who are interested in holistic health and want something deeper than a typical spa treatment. One of the most immersive and memorable experiences offered at the resort, however, is the light sound vibration glimpse session held in Sanctuary at Desa Potato Head. This experience blends elements of meditation, sound therapy, and sensory immersion into a deeply relaxing wellness session. Guests enter a dimly lit sanctuary space designed to feel calm and peaceful, often with soft lighting and minimal distractions. Participants usually lie down comfortably, while facilitators guide them through a gentle meditation. During the session, various sound healing instruments are used, including singing bowls, gongs, and other resonant instruments that produce deep vibrations. The sounds move slowly through the space, creating waves of vibration that many people find incredibly calming and meditative. At the same time, subtle lighting effects add another sensory layer, helping guests feel more immersed in the experience. The idea behind sound therapy is that certain frequencies can help the body relax and shift into a more restorative state, which may reduce stress and promote mental clarity. Many guests describe the light sound vibration glimpse as one of the most unique experiences at the resort, because it encourages you to completely slow down and disconnect from the outside world. After spending time in the energetic beach club or exploring Seminyak, the session provides a quiet moment of reflection and relaxation. By the end of the experience, most participants feel noticeably calmer, making it a perfect way to reset both physically and mentally during a stay at Desa Potato Head. Together, these workshops and wellness sessions highlight another dimension of the resort. It's not just a place to stay, but a place to learn, create, and reconnect with different cultural and wellness traditions while visiting Bali. After exploring the wellness activities and workshops around Desa Potato Head in Seminyak, Indonesia, the experience wouldn't be complete without checking out the resort's nightlife and bar scene. One of the most unique spaces in the common areas is the Dome restaurant, an architectural highlight within the resort. The structure itself looks almost futuristic, with a rounded dome-like design that stands out from the rest of the buildings in the complex. The restaurant focuses on creative dining experiences and often hosts special culinary events, pop-ups, and tasting menus that emphasize sustainability and innovative cooking techniques. Dining here feels very different from the beachside restaurants. It's more intimate and experimental, reflecting the creative spirit that runs through the entire Desa Potato Head concept. Taken together, these common areas show how the resort balances social energy and relaxation. Guests can spend the afternoon by the lively infinity pool watching the sunset, retreat to the quieter suites pool for some privacy, recharge at the spa or gym, and finish the evening with a unique dining experience inside the dome, all without ever leaving the village atmosphere of Desa Potato Head. Beyond relaxing by the pools and exploring the facilities, one of the things that makes Desa Potato Head in Seminyak, Indonesia stand out from many other resorts in Bali is the range of interactive workshops and wellness experiences available to guests. Instead of only offering typical resort activities, the property focuses heavily on culture, sustainability, and holistic well-being. During a stay, guests can join everything from cocktail classes and traditional Indonesian wellness workshops to immersive sound and meditation experiences. Potato Head is famous for blending music, art, and sunset culture, and two of the most interesting spots for drinks on the property are Sunset Park and Klymax discotheque. Each offers a completely different vibe, one relaxed and scenic, the other energetic and immersive. The first stop is Sunset Park at Desa Potato Head, which is located on the rooftop of the building. As the name suggests, this is one of the best places in the resort to watch the sunset. The bar overlooks the beach and the Indian Ocean, giving guests an incredible panoramic view as the sun dips below the horizon. Compared to the beach club downstairs, Sunset Park feels more laid back and intimate. Instead of large crowds, the atmosphere is relaxed with lounge seating, soft music, and a comfortable rooftop setting. It's the kind of place where people gather in the early evening for a drink before dinner. The cocktail menu here highlights tropical and refreshing drinks, often featuring local fruits, herbs, and house infusions. Guests can order classic cocktails or try signature creations designed by the bar team. Many people pair their drinks with small bites or light snacks while enjoying the view. The experience really peaks during golden hour, when the sky turns orange and pink and the entire rooftop fills with that classic Bali sunset glow. Because the space is elevated above the rest of the property, it offers a quieter and more scenic alternative to the lively beach club, making it a perfect spot for couples or small groups who want a more relaxed evening atmosphere. After sunset, the energy shifts dramatically when heading to Klymax discotheque, one of the most unique nightlife venues inside Desa Potato Head. Klymax is designed as an immersive underground-style club, focusing heavily on music, lighting, and sound design. The interior is dark and minimal, which allows the lighting effects and music to take center stage. Unlike many beach clubs that focus on mainstream party music, Klymax is known for hosting international DJs and electronic music artists, creating a much more curated and music-focused nightlife experience. One of the most impressive features of the club is its high-end sound system, which was specifically designed to deliver deep, immersive audio throughout the dance floor. Combined with carefully designed lighting and visual effects, the space creates an atmosphere that feels closer to a modern art installation than a traditional nightclub. The bar inside Klymax also serves a range of cocktails and premium spirits, allowing guests to keep the energy going well into the night. While Sunset Park is all about relaxed sunset drinks and scenic views, Klymax discotheque represents the late-night, high-energy side of Desa Potato Head. Together, these two venues show how the resort transitions throughout the day, from calm beachfront mornings and creative workshops, to sunset cocktails on the rooftop, and eventually a full nightlife experience once the music starts. After spending time exploring Desa Potato Head in Seminyak, Indonesia, it's clear that this place is much more than just a beachfront hotel. From the moment you arrive, the whole property feels like a creative village, rather than a traditional resort. The relaxed check-in experience sets the tone, and as you walk through the complex you start to notice how everything, the architecture, art installations, music, and sustainability initiatives, works together to create a unique atmosphere. Whether you're staying in the minimalist bamboo studio, the spacious Oceanfront studio, or one of the larger suites like the Katamama or Rooftop suite, the rooms all reflect the same philosophy of thoughtful design, local craftsmanship, and eco-conscious living. One of the highlights of staying here is how many different experiences are built into the property itself. Mornings can start with breakfast by the infinity pool overlooking the Indian Ocean, or with a healthier plant-based menu at Katamama. During the day, guests can move between the beachfront infinity pool near Potato Head Beach Club, the quieter pool inside the suites building, the spa, or the gym. The resort also offers a range of cultural and wellness activities, from cocktail and jamu workshops at the Dome restaurant, to incense making and Ayurvedic consultations at Farm Sea. For those looking for a deeper wellness moment, the immersive sound therapy experience at Sanctuary at Desa Potato Head offers a calm and reflective break from the more social parts of the resort. As the day winds down, the atmosphere shifts into one of the best parts of the Potato Head experience: sunset and nightlife. Guests often head up to Sunset Park at Desa Potato Head for drinks, while watching the sunset over the ocean, before the energy ramps up later at Klymax discotheque, which brings a more underground, music-focused nightlife scene to the resort. This transition from relaxed daytime beach vibes to sunset cocktails and late-night music really captures what makes Desa Potato Head special. It's a place where you can relax, explore, learn something new, and enjoy the nightlife all in the same location. If you're in Bali and looking for a flower shop that feels premium and aesthetic, Fine Flowers Bali is definitely one of the most talked about spots. From the moment you walk in, it doesn't feel like a typical flower store. It has more of a boutique, curated studio vibe with neatly arranged blooms and ready-made bouquets that look like they belong in a luxury photo shoot. The quality of the flowers is one of their biggest strengths, with fresh, high-end selections and beautifully designed arrangements that focus on soft, elegant color palettes. Whether you want to grab something ready-made or customize a bouquet, they make the whole process feel very personalized, and they also cater to weddings, events, and special occasions, making them more of a full-service floral design studio than just a shop. Ordering is also super convenient, since you can do it through Instagram, WhatsApp, or in-store, and they offer delivery across Bali, which is perfect for surprises or last-minute gifts. That said, what you're really paying for is the design, presentation, and overall experience. If you want something that looks impressive and thoughtfully put together, it absolutely delivers. Overall, Fine Flowers Bali stands out as one of the best options if you're after premium floral arrangements in Seminyak, especially for romantic gestures or special events. It's definitely worth it for the quality and aesthetic alone. So overall, Desa Potato Head delivers a stay that blends design, culture, wellness, and entertainment into one cohesive experience. It's not just somewhere to sleep while visiting Bali, it's actually a destination in itself. And that wraps up our review of Desa Potato Head here in Seminyak. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel reviews and hotel tours from around the world. Let us know in the comments if you'd stay here, or if there's another resort in Bali you'd like us to check out next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.